Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about some things that I noticed today while I was driving around. Went past the convention center. I just got this flood of emotions. I had a friend who used to work at the convention center, and going past it was just like a smack in the face of remembering that. So I was the first out of my friends to get my driver's license. So that meant that I had to deal with picking people up from work. So he worked at the convention center, and he was the first person that I sort of came out to and came to terms with, the fact that I am how I am. So, there's just so many things. So because it was sort of alone time and time in person with just me and him, I would dress up for it to sort of express myself and feel comfortable the way that I wanted to feel comfortable. So I'd wear like a dress and, the usual. And he was very interested. He could see my thighs the whole time and it was a little bit lewd. And, he was all happy and cheery because, he gets to get picked up from work, and I was using it as like a way to experiment with myself. With my self-expression, not so much myself. And then, so I kept doing this, and on the way I would stop and get changed and immediately go off to go get him. And then one time my parents were dropping me off to pick up the car, and then I would be driving the rest of the way, and they'd be driving home with two separate cars. And it was getting late at night, and I jumped in the car and sped off because I just wanted to get away from them and then get changed and then start going again. And I floored it and got maybe a kilometer away and pulled over, ready to get changed in the driver's seat, and I noticed a race behind me, and they pull up behind me, and I'm like, oh shit, I've been found out. They know. I'm fucked. This is it. This is how I die. And they come around and they knock on the window and I roll it down, and they're like, you forgot to turn your lights on. Oh my God. I was so stressed and so terrified, and it just turns out that they were like, oh, did you turn your lights on? Why did you stop? Anyway, I'm terrified. I'm on edge, and I drive the rest of the way. The most sedated I've ever driven in my entire life. Just doing exactly the speed limit the whole way. Not like 61 or 59, 60, exactly, the whole way. And I pick him up, and I'm still like shaking, terrified that my parents have just found out that, And yeah, I calm down and get home, and I'm feeling much better. But it's always those sorts of things that really throw you out. I really wish I never had to deal with that. And then there was one time where, picking him up again, I stop really close to my home suburb, and it's really late at night, and I go through this suburb and pull over and turn the lights off and then start to get changed. And then I am halfway through, pretty much done, and then I see a flashlight turn on and illuminate the driver's compartment. And there's this couple who have just walked out of the house that I parked in front of, and they're like, oi, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, I've been running out again. Oh, terrifying. I stormed off as fast as I could, with my heart right up my throat and my lungs like exploding. And stopped in front of a gun store and got changed, did the rest of my getting changed there, and then went on my merry way. absolutely terrifying. I reckon next time around, I just need to, you know, pull over to Mickey D's or something, or just own it. Just own the fact that, you know, at that time I thought I was just a guy who liked to dress up as a girl, and no, it's a little bit more than that. But, you know, hindsight is 2020, so what can you do about it? Anyway, if you stuck around this long, I'm glad you're interested in listening to my story. Anyway, see ya.